From sleeping in his car to running the show in Hollywood, Tyler Perry's rise is the kind of story you just can't make up. Once struggling to get by, he's now the mastermind behind a full-scale entertainment empire. Think blockbuster films, hit TV shows, and productions that have reshaped the industry. But what does life really look like when you've climbed that high? Imagine this, a mansion that could pass for a luxury resort, a lineup of high-end cars that scream both speed and swagger, and private jets on standby, ready to fly him anywhere in the world at a moment's notice. In today's video, we're pulling back the curtain on the incredible life of Tyler Perry. We're diving into his rise from rock bottom to Hollywood heavyweight, taking a tour through his unbelievable lifestyle and breaking down the mind-blowing net worth that proves just how far he's come. Trust us, you don't want to miss this inside look at one of the most powerful figures in the business, a true self-made mogul. Before we jump in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. It helps more than you know. Let's get into it.
Tyler Perry isn't just a name in Hollywood. He's a straight-up powerhouse. Actor, director, writer, producer. If it's in entertainment, he's mastered it. And with a jaw-dropping net worth of $850 million, he's one of the most successful people in the game, hands down. We're talking over 30 films, 20 stage plays, and 8 hit TV shows, all under his belt. And here's the kicker. His entertainment empire pulls in between $200 and $250 million every single year. Yeah, you heard that right. One of the biggest moneymakers? His own production company, which brings in a cool $150 million annually, thanks in part to a massive deal with Viacom CBS. But here's what really sets Tyler apart. He owns everything. The studios, the rights, the profits, you name it, it's his. That's a total boss move. And he's not slowing down. He's also part owner of BET+, the Black entertainment streaming platform now valued at around $50 million. But before all the success, before the fame and fortune, there was struggle.
Born Emmett Perry Jr. on September 13, 1969 in New Orleans, Tyler's early life was far from easy. He faced abuse, hardship, and eventually dropped out of high school. But he didn't give up. He got his GED and found healing through writing. Then came a turning point. After watching an episode of The Oprah Winfrey Show about the power of writing, he started putting his pain into letters. Those words became the script for his very first stage play, I Know I've Been Changed. And guess what? Atlanta showed up big. His plays started drawing in 35,000 people a week. Before Hollywood even noticed him, Tyler had already pulled in over $100 million from ticket sales, plus another $30 million from DVDs and merch. He built it all from the ground up, and he's still building. That grind in the theater world, it was just the beginning. If you thought Tyler Perry was only about movies, think again. His empire was built from scratch, and it's still leveling up. Back in 2005, Perry made a bold move that changed everything. He cut a groundbreaking deal with Lionsgate to co-finance his very first film, Diary of a Mad Black Woman. The budget? Just over $5 million. The payoff? Massive. The movie pulled in over $50 million at the US box office and another $150 million from TV and home video. Here's where it gets smart. Perry kept the rights and took home half the profits. That one power play didn't just launch his film career, it sparked the beginning of a media empire.
What can I do for you at Tipton?
Thank you. I'm looking for women's lingerie.
Honey?
Uh-huh.
Who the lingerie for?
Well, for me, of course.
Then came 2006, and another big moment, Perry's directorial debut with Medea's Family Reunion. It opened at #1, raked in $30 million in its first weekend, and finished with over $65 million total. And that was just the start. Over the years, he directed 14 Medea films, each made for less than $10 million, yet together they earned close to $700 million. That's not just filmmaking, that's a masterclass in business. So what's his secret sauce? Perry tells stories that deeply connect with Black audiences, blending real-life struggles with humor, hope, and often a touch of faith. His work resonates, and it shows. And he didn't stop at the big screen. In 2006, he brought his storytelling magic to television with Tyler Perry's House of Pain. The sitcom ran for 8 seasons on the CW, building a loyal following and racking up huge viewership. Tyler Perry wasn't just putting out content, he was creating a legacy. Ever wondered what it's like to live like Tyler Perry? Let's take a peek inside his jaw-dropping real estate portfolio, and trust us, you're going to want to stick around for what he's building right now. Over the years, Perry scooped up and flipped a string of luxury properties, each more impressive than the last. But what he's working on in Georgia right now? Next level. Tucked away in the quiet suburb of Douglasville, just outside Atlanta, Perry is currently building a $100 million mega mansion, and it's shaping up to be the crown jewel of his empire. Built on a massive 2,100-acre property, yes, you read that right, this estate is pure billionaire energy. The mansion itself will clock in at a mind-blowing 40,000 square feet, with 8 insanely luxurious bedrooms and 12 spa-like bathrooms. But this isn't just a dream home, it's a power statement. And its location? Strategically genius, just a short drive from his 330-acre Tyler Perry Studios in Atlanta.
It's more than just a house. It's a symbol of his roots in Georgia and his forward-thinking vision. And when it's finished, you better believe it'll be one of the most talked about homes in the country. But Perry's been making real estate moves for a while. Back in 2007, he made serious waves when he bought a 35,000 square foot mansion in Atlanta's ultra-exclusive Buckhead neighborhood for $9 million. And he didn't just settle in, he transformed it. Think 7 grand bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, and design details that screamed luxury at every turn. This place wasn't just a house, it was a palace. When he put it on the market in 2015 for a cool $25 million, it was clear this was legacy-level real estate. And while it didn't sell for full price, the headlines still rolled in. In 2016, he sold it for just over $17 million, a record-breaking deal for Atlanta at the time.
Then, in May 2020, the story took another star-studded turn. That same Buckhead estate landed in the hands of none other than Steve Harvey, TV legend, comedian, and king of big living. He bought it for $15 million, and with his own larger-than-life style, Harvey took the iconic property to the next level. From record-breaking sales to building a dream mansion from scratch, Tyler Perry's real estate game is just as bold and inspiring as his career. Sure, Tyler Perry's known for his hit movies and TV empires, but his luxury lifestyle doesn't stop there. His homes are stunning, no doubt, but his car collection? Just as wild, and every ride tells a story. Let's kick things off with the true showstopper, the Rolls-Royce Wraith. This isn't just a car, it's a moving piece of art. With the price tag pushing $400,000, it's one of the finest luxury coupes money can buy. Perry's Wraith turns heads with its deep ink blue finish and an interior that blends creamy white leather with bold black accents. The vibe? Clean, cool, and effortlessly high class. Then there's a piece of timeless style. His 1962 Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud II. Valued at about $48,000, this classic beauty oozes old-school glam. Inside, it's all handcrafted leather and rich wood trim, pure vintage elegance. But Tyler's garage isn't all about classics and collectibles. He keeps it current, too. Take his Cadillac Escalade, a modern American icon. Priced around $120,000, it's fully loaded with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, built-in Wi-Fi, and a massive 36-speaker AKG sound system. With top-tier safety tech, plush seating, and space to spare, it's the ultimate ride for style, comfort, and power. Now let's take it up a few thousand feet. Because when Tyler Perry travels, he doesn't just fly. He flies in full-on luxury. Forget first class. Perry owns the entire jet. The centerpiece of his fleet, the Gulfstream III. We're talking about a $125 million flying masterpiece customized from nose to tail.
He didn't just buy a jet. He transformed it into a sky-high luxury suite. One of the standout features? A private in-flight movie theater with a 42-inch flat screen, satellite streaming, and next-level seating that rivals high-end cinemas. Rumor has it, he spent at least $50 million just on the interior upgrades alone. But Perry's history with jets runs deep. Before the Gulfstream III, he owned a Gulfstream V, another elite aircraft that he reportedly bought for around $65 million, then dropped another $50 million customizing it to perfection. The inside? Total elegance. Nearly 50 feet of cabin space designed for up to 16 passengers, decked out in leather, premium finishes, and every amenity imaginable at 40,000 feet. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Tyler eventually sold that Gulfstream V to none other than televangelist Kenneth Copeland, a move that stirred up major media buzz. But Perry's private jets aren't just for himself. When Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were going through one of the biggest transitions of their lives, Tyler stepped in like a true friend and let them use one of his jets. That headline-making move wasn't just generous, it was iconic. The jet he lent them? The Embraer E190. Sleek, stylish, and powerful, this aircraft can hold up to 124 passengers depending on the layout. Equal parts luxury and function, the E190 is valued at a casual $150 million. Because of course it is. From custom cars to sky palaces, Tyler Perry doesn't just live large, he lives legendary. Stay tuned, because with Tyler, there's always another level. Now, let's switch gears and talk about a side of Tyler Perry that doesn't always make headlines, but absolutely should. We're talking about his powerful impact through philanthropy.
There was a quote, "First weapon I ever held was my mother's hand." My mother died 15 years ago yesterday. And people think, oh, 15 years ago, get over it. This year was different. This year I was met with a tremendous amount of loss and death all around me. And just 2 days ago, the president of my studio died in a plane crash. So I have been trying to push through, the show must go on, so I'm trying to show up.
Since launching the Perry Foundation back in 2006, Tyler has funneled millions into causes that are changing lives for real, from education and healthcare to human rights, farming, and economic opportunities. His mission? Not just to help people in the moment, but to build long-term solutions that make the world a better place for everyone. One of the standout efforts? Clean water. It's something so many of us take for granted, but for millions, it's still a daily struggle. Since 2008, Perry has helped bring clean drinking water to more than 65,000 people in countries like Ethiopia, Haiti, India, and Cambodia. That's not just about hydration, it's about improving health, helping kids stay in school, and supporting communities from the ground up. But Perry's giving heart isn't limited to global outreach. His love for local community runs just as deep. He once sent 65 kids to Disney World, giving them a magical experience they might never have had otherwise. That's the kind of joy and memory-making you can't put a price tag on. Behind the success, Tyler Perry's personal story has its own powerful layers. At just 16, he made a life-changing decision to legally change his name.
This wasn't just about starting fresh. It was his way of breaking free from an abusive past, specifically his relationship with E.M.T. Perry Sr., the man he believed was his biological father. But years later, a DNA test revealed the shocking truth. E.M.T. wasn't his biological dad. That revelation shook his foundation, adding a new layer to his story and shaping his understanding of identity, family, and healing. Though he's never married, he shared a meaningful chapter of his life with model and activist Galila Bekele. They started dating in 2009, built a strong bond based on mutual respect, and welcomed their son in 2014. While they went their separate ways in December 2020, their co-parenting journey continues strong. They've shown the world that love and commitment to family don't always have to follow tradition. Whether he's rewriting his past, standing firm in his creative vision, or giving back in a big way, Tyler Perry's journey is all about resilience, growth, and staying true to what matters most. If you enjoyed this deeper look into Tyler Perry's world, don't forget to like, drop a comment, and hit that subscribe button. We've got more inspiring stories coming your way, so stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next video.